Hello everyone and welcome back to Minewreckers. You know, it's been quite a while since we've last been on, and that was due to some, well, we'll just count it up as things. Yep, don't like things, don't want to do them again. So, we've missed out on quite a bit. I've been on a little bit doing some, just general community work. However, nothing really to report as much as videos, which is fine. Well, bummer that I didn't do it, but bummer that I haven't been here, but I'm here, I'm ready to play. Let's get this done. So you can see we're at spawn. And you can see that it's been reworked a little bit. We're slowly doing some improvements. We've started some community efforts to increase survival area. You can see somebody has nicely put up this fun map. So this is our spawn area. We do have a grave chest here. But you can see we've got spawn, a nice bridge over to our shopping district, and a little portal up to the side there. So I have been on a bit to collect... Oh geez, what's going on over here? I have been on to collect profits and restock things of that nature. Ooh, this is nice. I do like the bridges. The bridges are nice. Very... I don't want to say simple, but very, not the term isn't simple, but it's not overly complicated, which is nice. And I believe these are all done by Top, and he's a really nice builder. I learned some stuff. But somebody does have some beacons up. And it looks like we've got some more shops and plots coming through to the area, which will be pretty sweet. But we've got a lot to work on today. We've got some... So we do have some collaborations coming up with some of the other server members to work on some farms and just some nice decorative things for the server. I have severely fallen behind in terms of base progress. So as you can see, that's new. Wait a second. So it appears I've been flooded. Huh. Well, also, why is that brick just there? Was that there before? If I open this chest, so it's that we noticed your base was a hazard and we fixed it. Enjoy. If there's cookies in here, that's war. Oh, it's not. It's actually nice stuff. I'm slightly disappointed. It does bring up the simple idea of what is going on with this bottom area. So my original concept was I was going to fade this out and do the glass or concrete and then glass spacing glass. But I'm going to need some dyes to do that, and I don't think anybody has a dye shop. So you know what? That's something we might have to work on. And also I need to get glass going. I still don't have my villagers done, which is definitely hurting me. But you know what? I feel like we need to do is we need to complete this area. I think what we're going to do is try and finish up this starter base area and then move on out to a potential starting of the mega base. But we definitely need to get some stuff rolling. So real quick, what can I put here and here? Alright, so a little bit of time afterwards. You can see I've gone ahead and... Oops. I've gone ahead and filled in some areas here. You can see I've replaced my one-ply bridge, which will be missed, with a little bit of a 4 wide or 3 to 4 wide gradient. I saw a design online and still got to put some... Basically line it with pillars as it goes around, and then try to get some supports underneath. I don't know how I'm going to quite do that. I've constructed these two buildings that I had an idea for, but I wanted to keep it with the structure of the stone that was underneath, so it keeps it a little of an odd shape. So honestly, I might leave it empty. I might just kind of move on. No, let me get a higher view of this area. I've also constructed this little intermediate platform just to move on to the next spot. Did some weird little pillar here, and that's about it. Alright, so let's speak a bit on the village here. I started off with this hut here, and this was the most design that I ever done. I loved the interior that I did. The exterior is okay. The white stone there needs to be replaced with black stone to match the rest of the village. You can see there's a gradient there, which looks really nice. The outside wall was given texture, which is something I've never done before. Now, I really do like it. But I have to switch that white out for black, just because the wood's a little light. And then we move along, and the next building I built was this old trading center. And I wanted to do it with dark stone, and I gave the vertical some more depth. I've still got the gradient in the build there, and I used some walls. It was a different type of build for me. You can see I put it on supports and stuff like that. And then I built the librarian shack, which is similar to what was built over there. And then I finish off with these 3 buildings here, and they look good. These 4 together look, your 5 sets look decent enough. These were kind of mixed together. They definitely could benefit from more vertical build on that beam, and then it could go for some gradient in the roofing, I believe. This building here, the beam is jagged. The roof does not extend past the sides. However, the beams that support the building are on the outside, which is something that I kind of mixed around for each building. Sometimes the beams were part of the floor, sometimes the beams are underneath, and sometimes the building itself extended past the beams. And honestly, to be perfectly honest, all of this was one giant project. I don't usually do a whole lot of building. I don't do a lot of building, to be honest with you. I did mostly just kind of farms in my one big house, and that's all it's ever really been. So this has been me experimenting with like build designs, how like different stone or different materials can have weight. Honestly, this farm was just built for the sake of I needed some food. So that, you know, that could be retouched. The roofing could be retouched. The only thing I have left to do now is finish off the size of these bridges and then work on the landscaping for the area around here, because I still want to do my waterfall feature, my descending spiral around the exterior here. And then I do need to do something with the bottom of this base rather than flooding. Rather it is just I create if it's just water, or if I create a glass just pit that goes to the bottom. I think we have one more thing, one more day. We might switch out this roofing. We might contract that out to somebody. Actually, you know what? We are going to contract somebody. There's a guild hall. So if we head on over here, this is Beast of the Norse Guild Hall, I believe. If not, it looks, I want it to be called that, and it looks really nice. As you can see, you can come on inside here and you can make requests. You have a request and you can write it down. For example, this one was done by Top. I think this was started 100 diamonds or 10 player heads by Combat. That was Willie. So it looks like Top fulfilled that request. So if we take a quick look at my wallet, I've got a good chunk of change. You know what? Reward is 10 diamonds. So there it is. All I need to do is have somebody replace my roof and help somebody along if, you know, they need to pick up on diamonds so they can purchase things at shops as lovely as the Rocktopus. But I think this makes a nice point to wrap this episode up. We start at spawn, we can end at spawn. And there's a lot of projects coming up, a lot of things we need to finalize. But I feel like we're off to a good comeback start. So remember to like, comment, subscribe, and all the other nasty things YouTubers tell you to do.